Memorial Day edition, the 68th edition of the Sports Lounge. I'm Travis Crins. Drew Ahmed on the chat. First time. How about it?
I feel good about it. I'm happy to be back on the show in
Good.
some capacity.
Charlie Hildebrand, making some sales today, meeting the big wigs at NBC Sports Network, CBS Sports Network.
I am. I've said, that barbecue sauce deal didn't go through. And I just figured that if we set our goals a little bit higher, it's possible we could achieve greatness, and we could have the next Andrew Carnegie, J.P. Morgan-esque monopoly of the United States if we play our cards right.
You can have a AT&T Comcast type of rivalry here going.
Is Marcus Traxler going to be able to join? I know he was running the Indy 500 and the Coca-Cola 600 today, but did he have it?
That's why we're doing it now in between the races.
Okay.
So
good.
Yeah, him and Schottenkirk are en route from Indianapolis to Charlotte. They are following Kurt Busch, who's attempting to run both of those races. And Charlie Hildebrand's cousin, what's his name again?
I don't know. We've got the same last name.
J.R. Hildebrand, I think he had a decent finish near the top 10. So I think we started off every year. We talk about the milk. Kind of shocked last year that Mr. Traxler, I believe he went skim milk on us. I'm 1%, 2%, fine with me.
I've been a whole milk drinker for since childhood.
I'm not really specific. I'm just kind of whatever. There's times I go skim. There's times I go 2. There's times I go whole. Just depends what kind of mood I'm in.
Nice.
What about these different types of milk? Things that maybe coconut milk, soy milk, things that maybe almond milk, things that maybe don't have nipples yet are milked, things that you wouldn't expect milk to come from.
What is the definition of milk? Apparently that becomes more and more broad. I have almond milk in my refrigerator right now.
What are you drinking right now?
I'm not drinking it right now. I should pour myself a glass. But yes, I have almond milk in my fridge.
Now, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking, it's just called water.
Okay. I've heard of that.
I think soy milk is actually just a Spaniard introducing himself, but
soy.
But
can you hear me at all?
Yes, we can hear you, Nathan Sacken.
How good?
Charlie Hildebrand with the line of the show thus far. Memorial Day weekend, I feel like, we're about 50 games into the baseball season. I feel like this is a good point to recap what has gone on. I think we know some things now. Enough games have been played. Is this a good point to look back and say, we're about a third of the way done. We can kind of figure out who's good and who's bad right now.
Yeah, probably. I think you could probably get a decent indication for a lot of teams. There's a couple that I think we don't know about yet, but I don't know what to think about teams like the Red Sox or the Rays or, are the Blue Jays really for real? The whole AL East is sort of one division that I can't really gauge much at all yet.
The thing that I'm interested in right now is that the American League, nobody has separated themselves. Everybody besides Houston is still there. Boston, they're 5-game.
Crins, we lost you.
Hello?
We all here. All right.
Well, so I guess he was trying to say that everyone in the AL still got a chance as of right now, record-wise, going forward. I think that seems reasonable. Does anyone else have anything to expand on that?
Not really. I know the Houston Astros don't count, so even mentioning them is not needed.
I think you can almost count out the Texas Rangers since the Rangers have neck surgery. Charlie.
What?
Did you hear what I said?
I did not.
Oh. Well, can you hear me now?
On and off.
Okay. You said the Texas Rangers can be counted out too now since Prince Fielder is having season-ending neck surgery.
I think that season-ending, a guy like Fielder being out for the season is certainly going to affect their bats in the lineup. I think you bring up a good point. But, you know, there's a lot of season left to be played. I agree with what Drew said. Mentioning the Astros is probably a waste of time. I don't think that they're going to do anything special. In the NL, I think it's safe to say, based off history, the Cubs aren't going to do anything.
Hey, Milwaukee Brewers, your NL Central leaders. I don't think that's gonna hang on. Where are we going?
I'm right here. Just hold on.
All right.
Up on you.
Is this a frequent occurrence, Mr. Krenz?
There have been people that have left before. I think this is the first time it's ever been Travis that's done it, though.
He's had some connectivity issues in the past.
We're in uncharted territory.
We are. It's like around the horn without it social reality.
If this is the first time that he's been lost from the group, I think it's safe to say that something really bad happened to him. Possibly has just been assassinated.
You think Godzilla attacked?
You can't really rule it out.
Laverne is a dangerous town.
We'll see here. I'm calling him for some reason, just to see if he's alive.
Get his audio on here.
Mr. Krenz.
Mr. Allen,
How you doing?
we're efforting.
You're efforting?
We're efforting. Should be up in minutes.
Okay.
30 seconds. Is it still going or did it shut off?
No,
We're still recording right now.
It should shut off pretty soon if I'm gone too long.
it should shut off if you're gone too long.
Okay.
I don't know.
It'll stop recording.
Oh, I think we're still alive here.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm on the page here.
Charlie, you look good in that suit and tie today.
Okay, we're back. All right.
This is just actually my kind of lounging around on Sunday gear. I always felt like I was getting dressed up before, wearing team-specific shirts, and today I thought, you know what? This is just going to be a me day. I'm just going to get comfy and lounge around, man.
Yeah, I've been meaning to ask about the suit. That's a good look.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about you guys. This is how I always relax on the weekend.
Suit up? Sunday suit up?
It's comfortable attire, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even leave the house like this. I just lay around, watch TV, you
Awesome.
know, crank up the AC so it gets a little chilly. That's what the jacket's for.
Is that a Joseph A.
You know, if I spill, that I can use the tie to wipe something up quick, go get it dry clean the next day. We're good to go.
Is that a Joseph A. Banks?
It's not from there. It's from a place in Sioux City that is now closed. That I don't even remember the name of it.
Halberstad's.
Whatever. Halber. Tomato.
Exactly. Well, it sounded like Krenz was going to be right back. It sounded like he was right on it, and then no sign of him yet.
Probably the assassins in the burn that got to him.
Well, if anything, we can always say we've been part of the most successful, strange live recording of anything on the internet now.
This is really good show right now. There's no question about it.
Oh, there he is. He's back. Thanks.
Travis.
There he is.
All right. Let's get that audio. We can't hear you.
No, still can't hear you. This is like my
Can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Breaking
Nice.
news on the program, I believe. Josh Beckett has a no-hitter.
Oh,
Uh,
well, he got the lead out. We don't have any of the supplemental information, but we did get the lead.
I'm a fan of that. I'm a fan of that freeze frame on Krinz's chat window there.
Everyone? Hello?
Technology.
He said something about a Beckett no hitter, so I'm trying to look this up. Apparently, what is? What the hell?
Oh, there would be, it's in the bottom of the ninth in
Oh yeah.
Philadelphia. This would be the first
Do we
no-no
know
of the season. Is that correct?
This would be the first one of the year. 114 pitches through 8 innings. So see how that goes.
How many did we have at this point through the year last year? Did we have like 3 or something? It seems like they were coming fast and furious before. What do we think about the Super Bowl in Minneapolis, 2018?
I guess I kind of went with Traxler's line of thought that they'd probably go somewhere warmer than Minneapolis in February. But, you know, I guess if they're trying to do the whole, if you build a new stadium, you're going to get a Super Bowl, that's probably something you have to come through on. So
I thought New Orleans would get it in 2018 because of their celebrating the 300th anniversary. It was perfect in Super Bowl bid. I thought Minneapolis would get it in 2019 to 2020, but they got a new stadium. They will do it, and I'm going to make the first prediction here now: Cleveland versus Minnesota, Super Bowl 2018. Teddy Bridgewater, Johnny Manziel.
I don't think the NFL cares that it's New Orleans' 300th anniversary. I think that's something New Orleans people tried to say to build momentum that they kind of looked at and shrugged and said, yeah, we don't really care.
It's too bad they didn't give him to him because you got the tricentennial, and the real question is, I said it before, will there be a quadcentennial? And boy, with the glaciers and all that melting, the future of New Orleans doesn't look too bright.
Maybe they just need more infrastructure. They need to ship in mud to just keep building it and make it higher and higher.
More levees. More levees. Can't have enough.
Yeah.
I'm just watching the Dodgers Phillies right now. Looks like he's got 2 outs.
And back.
Open.
Any word from Prince?
I have not been notified.
Oh, did he lose it? No. Nice. Beckett's got 2 outs. He walked the last hitter. I don't know who that is. Chase Utley. Now up to bat. He's at 122 pitches.
So obviously, Krenz thinks he should have been pulled if his pitch count was that high.
Oh, Krenz would think the opposite.
Yeah, he'd have him get up to 198.
Oh yeah,
just to keep that 9-hit shutout going.
I think so.
Now, this month one, we've got a long season. Be like, nope, he needs to get this. This will propel him going forward in the future.
Well,
build up that elbow and shoulder strength.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah. In this case, with Beckett, I think you got to have him give it a try.
It'd be pretty tough to pull a guy pitching a no-no.
But I can recall about 3 seasons ago when Kevin Slowey had 7 no-hit innings with the Twins, and then he was yanked after that because I think he was just coming off an injury. He was at I think he was at about 100 pitches already at that point, and what could have been? What happened to Kevin Slowey after that? Not too many good things.
Does anyone know off the top of their head the last time we've had a team combined no-hitter?